Hey everyone, I have a new idea for using the Zappli with one of our resources. It's an old resource that was just updated. It's called MyTown 2024. It used to be MyTown 2.0. Now it's MyTown 2024. So you can go ahead and take a look at that. Just go ahead and search on the website for it. And I already have it organized here. You can see MyTown 2024. It's in the Zappli folder. These are going to be all of our images. I just want to show you this part because you'll see that there are 3 images that say 18 plus. These are sort of, let's say, mature images. I think that they are, let's take a look. We have a strip club, very good, a brothel, and a sex shop. So if you're playing with adults and you feel like that's okay for them, definitely you can just use all of the images. If not, then you're going to have to do this. You're going to have to take these and get rid of them. You can either take them and put them out somewhere else. So for example, I might just do it like that. And now I have all of the right images, the appropriate images, let's say, here in my Zappli folder. All right, so now that I've done that, I'm gonna open up my Zappli. I'm gonna look for my images. If you've done the intro videos, you'll already know how to do all of this. I'm gonna go to okay, ESLX, I'm going to MyTown 2024, and I'm going to open up my Zappli folder. So there you go. Now, I think that this has a lot of potential for different activities, honestly. So I'm just going to show you 1 or 2 that I thought might be useful for ESL teachers. So here we have just 6. For my idea, I thought that we would start with 12. Press play. So now we have 12. So what I'm thinking here is we have a digital classroom, we're in Zoom, I have 12 elements on my screen, and what the students have to do is in turn, they each have to either replace one of the elements or they need to get rid of it. And we're gonna build a town together that only have 9 elements. So there are gonna have to be some tough choices that are made. And it's either up to your students to come up with the idea in their head, what they want their town to look like, but they also have to kind of deal with the others making their own choices. So just as an example, we have somebody who says, I want to get rid of the organic farm. So let me go to hide show. So we're gonna get rid of the organic farm. And another person says, I don't like kids, so we're gonna get rid of the playground. Okay, no problem. And then we are going to have another one that says, I don't know, let's say, I'm not a big fan of art or art galleries, so let's change that. So we change it. The next person says, oh my gosh, I really like kebabs, but I have no use for a tea room, so let's get rid of that and replace it. Art cinema. And the next person decides, I actually really do like art, so I'm going to keep it here. And the next person says, I don't like, I don't know, for example, I don't like dogs. So let's get rid of that. So now we have 9 elements. Everyone's had a turn. We have this little city on our screen. And you're going to give your students some time to answer a couple questions. They can answer the question of, for example, describe your town. Not really a question, but describe your town. And then tell me, what do you like about your town? What's missing from your town? Anything like this, anything that might be helpful for you as a teacher to push them towards certain target languages. So that's one idea you do. And then of course you can present everyone's ideas and they can kind of compare and contrast. Another idea might be something I would call Jeopardy, even though it's very not the right word to use for it. We're gonna put 15 up here. And this is gonna take some effort on your part as a teacher. Because what you're gonna do is you're gonna ask a question that has to do with one of these cards, and whoever can tell you the correct place that you're talking about is going to earn a point. So for example, here you can go fishing, or where can you go fishing, for example? And somebody might say, you can go fishing in a lake. I would definitely ask them to try to use like full sentences. Don't just blurt out bakery, casino. If they can use more and more of that target language that you're working on, even if it's very basic, every time that they use it, they're going to reinforce something. So that's really good. Where do bad guys go? Bad guys go to the police station because they commit crimes. They're not going to commit crime, but you get the idea. Where could you go to have fun? Now here you might have two choices. Somebody might say, I would go to the stable to have fun and ride a horse. Somebody else might say, I'd go to the casino and have fun gambling and playing games. So everybody, we're playing along and everybody's getting points all the way up until you finish, and then you count up how many points you have. So those are two different ideas, and if you look through the blog post about this particular resource, you're going to see that there's, I think, 3 or 4 different ideas that you can play around with. There's one where you have to build sort of an ideal town, or one that's great for families, or one that's very ecologically friendly, this kind of stuff. And we're always interested to see and hear what you guys have used it for, what you guys have come up with. So if you do have an idea, you should share it with everybody in the comments below on the blog post on the website, not here on YouTube. So that's everything about my town. I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that it works for you. And it's also a very good printable activity. So definitely go there, get the printable, and it comes as well with the digital version or the Zappli version. All right. Thank you guys so much. Bye-bye.